the rivalry between Nigeria and South Africa is not going away anytime soon. I mean, when there's a competition, any competition at all, especially in football, basketball, just name it, just know that there will be some sort of rivalry, there will be some sort of chaos, there will be some sort of basbos, whether online or offline. And, sometimes I wonder the reasons why we are going back and forth with these things. The latest basbos, comes from the latest game that was played between Nigeria and South Africa in the semifinals of the ongoing um, um, Women African Cup of Nations that's happening in Morocco. And it was a fantastic game. The game wasn't as easy as it was for both teams, from where they were coming from. And South Africa, of course, they're the defending champions. And they already had it in their mind that before they would defend this particular cup, they would have to scale the hurdle of Nigeria. And it happens that the Nigeria was the team that they met in the semifinals. So it's also unfortunate that the Nigeria scored first from the spot, and then South Africa equalized too from the spot too. And also the game, I think, got into in 90 minutes. I think it was the 94th minute that Alozie, that very beautiful lady who's also a doctor. In fact, it was recently I found out that she was even a doctor. She's, combining both being a doctor and, of course, being a health practitioner and, of course, being a player. But I just wonder, how on earth she's able to combine that. Like, she works. This is that during the time for games like this, she takes excuse or something. I mean, it's just really doesn't add up. And who gives you that kind of time? But I salute her courage. I mean, I can imagine the hustle spirit, hustle Nigerian spirit is in her. If you are a doctor in the United Kingdom, I mean, I know what you earn. I mean, it's not small money, to earn in that regard. Even if you're not a doctor, if you as long as you are in that health sector, there's a lot of money that is made from that health sector. Then you have also been a professional in that regard, and then you are playing professional football for a Nigerian team, and you'll be wondering like, how on earth is this girl being able to do it? But again, we're going to listen to her, and of course, hear some South Africans what their reactions have been regarding the game that was played for some few days ago. And by the way, Nigeria is going to play Morocco tomorrow. Tomorrow is the final, and it's going to be a Saturday night, 9 p.m. It's a late nights game, and I love late night games, quite frankly. I mean, it gives us the opportunity to drink over the night, just in case our team wins up. Our team doesn't win, it's going to be difficult to drink. In fact, the drink will be feeling bitter in your mouth when you lose. Of course, you know how that feels. But anyway, this particular video is just basically to hear reactions of different Nigerians, different South Africans, what they were, what they were talking about when Nigeria won South Africa. I mean, these are some games are games, games are games. Games can either be won or lost, and somebody has to win and somebody has to also lose. And so sometimes, because it involves Nigeria and South Africa, and sometimes Nigeria and Ghana, there's this huge rivalry that comes on social media, basketballs, everybody's fighting. And I wonder why, this seemingly battle for supremacy on the African continent. South Africa says they're the giant of Africa, Nigeria says they're the giant of Africa. So because South Africa's economy is a lot better than ours, Nigeria still, holds the greats, because even if you go to South Africa, the most hardworking men in South Africa are actually Nigerians. And because of that, most South African ladies love to go with Nigerian men. They love to be with Nigerian men. They love to go with Nigerian men because they feel that Nigerian men takes care of their ladies. So it's not the same thing for South African. An average South African man, not that he doesn't take care of his lady, but not as much as a Nigerian man would take care of the lady. So average South African lady would prefer a Nigerian guy over, a South African guy. So it's also part of the anger, the back and forth, the issues that South Africa and Nigeria are actually having. So let's hear some of the thoughts of some persons regarding that games, and let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and, of course, be part of the conversation. Many thanks.
You scored the winner today. How are you feeling about that?
I'm blessed. I'm grateful that I, had a good shot cross, whatever you want to call it, to put the team ahead. But, all eyes towards the final, and we're excited to see who we play next.
It seemed like a really tough match. How would you rate it overall?
Yeah, no, South Africa is an amazing team. They've always been. I've played them, I think, 3 or 4 times now in my short time with the Super Falcons, and they're a tough opponent every time. And so we knew that coming in, that they love to play with each other. They have a good connection on the field. They move really well, and we knew that was going to be difficult for us, but we had to come away with the win at the end of the day. I feel good. They were the defending champs, but we knew, again, we had to beat them to get to the final, and although they are a great side, we just had a little bit more fight to end it in the 90 minutes. Yeah. I'm just looking forward to see who we play. I think the game actually started now, so all eyes for them. Will be prepared for whoever it is. It was unfortunate, definitely. I'm sad that we got our clean sheet taken away from us, but I'm proud of this group for being able to regroup and finish the game with the win.
Lastly, from Michelle, I know coming up to these matches, you always talk about the most important thing is the final, and now you are through to the final. I know this is a definite one for Nigeria, but what would you say to the fans back home that are looking forward to you guys lifting this title? Yeah,
definitely thank you for the support so far, and we need everyone's encouragement, everyone's energy, positive energy, please, positive energy into this last game, and just believe in us.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you.
I think one thing that I hope the younger generation gets from seeing me is just that you're able to do both paths. I think and many times you think you have to do one or the other, but I think if you're passionate about both, if you're young, if you're driven, and you want to continue your football career, it doesn't mean that your academic career has to end. If anything, they can just coexist together and they really align with each other. So just being an inspiration to know that you can have more than one pathway and one career.
Massive congratulations to the Super Falcons. These women are making Nigeria super proud. Like, as a Nigerian, knowing that, when it comes to female football, Nigerian women are the toughest and the strongest. There is no African team or there is no African nation that wants to play against the Super Falcons because they are just too good. They are just too good, right? And they own it. They own it. Like, when I looked at this game, incredible game of football. Very, very tough. The South African women gave their all. They tried as much as possible to hold up this game, but at the end of the day, the quality of the Nigerian women spoke. Beautiful goal from Alozie, in the 94th minute of the game, gave Nigeria the victory. So, massive congratulations to the women, and and I know that they are going to win it, right? Now they are in the finals. I am 100% sure that they are going to win it. I cannot see anybody stopping them. Be it Morocco, be it Ghana, whoever they meet in the final, go collect. They are really, really Super Falcons. Incredible.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go sanction Nigeria. Enough is enough. All this oppress must stop. You see, and they sweat like goat, like Gambia goat. There is a lot of problem going on in Casablanca right now. Nigeria, South Africa, 2-1. We never know where if Nigeria win this one, Nigeria will remain for Casablanca. They are just like their president. Tinubu gets just like their president. Guys, I need cold water. How they sweat like Gambia goat. I tell you, Nigerians. Nigeria have everything. Now only government they don't get. That is why I want to send my president from Burkina straight to Nigeria. May go manage Nigerian life for 2.5 years. Nigeria can give us a lot, I'm telling you.
Hey. Well, I told you, bye-bye South Africa. You guys tried, you did what was supposed to be done. You gave us a tough time, you gave Nigeria a tough time, you scored a goal. And kudos for that, for scoring a goal. You guys, amazing football you guys played. You played incredible football. But the Nigerian team was just far better. That's the reality. And you could see the weakness when Nigeria would cross the ball into the South African box. And South Africa would start faltering. Now, that cross was not met by anybody. Alozie crossed that ball. And the goalkeeper misjudged the path of the ball. And the ball ended up in the back of the net. It was Alozie's goal. An incredible one by Nigeria team, right? South Africa, you tried. They balled, they passed, tiki-taka. They did all kinds of stuff. They really pushed Nigeria. But at the end of the day, there is one team that is better, and that is Nigeria. So kudos to you, South Africa. You guys tried, but this is not your year. This is not your year. This is not the South African year. This looks like Nigerian year, right? Kudos to South Africa again. Good team, incredible team. You guys did absolutely incredible. But bye-bye, South Africa.
The way I was praying for this game not to go to extra time or penalty, because at some point that was how it was looking like. I came in the first half and I said that we own this tournament. This is our tournament now. 9-time champion. No be beans. See, I know in that first half, right, we were shaky and everything. I can't lie. See, it was hard for us to string passes, and we had a couple of chances that I felt like we could have buried and maybe score like 2 goals at least. You understand? But that didn't happen. We go to second half, and South Africa, they equalized, by penalty as well. And man, just in the 90-something minutes, Alozie, what a ball. What a goal. From that distance, the energy. Wow. That goal probably might be goal of the tournament, I think. She deserves to be player of the match just for that goal alone, because that was unexpected. I did not expect that it would just enter like that. I know the goalkeeper kind of, touched the ball before he entered into the post. But man, what a good run from the Super Falcons. I'm so happy. We are in the final, baby. Bye-bye, South Africa. We are in the final. Now, Ghana, because I don't want to meet Morocco. I don't care who we meet, but I would rather not meet Morocco because they are the host nation. And I know that in that final, all of the nationals will come, will attend, and we don't need that, right? I'd rather play Ghana in the final. So Ghana, I'm relying on you tomorrow. Do something for us, But yeah, good one from the Super Falcons. I'm so happy.
Are you actually surprised? For real, that Nigeria is in the final of the WAFCON? Because I'm not. These girls are just destined for glory, seriously. And I do not see any team stopping them from lifting that trophy. This is their competition. This is their trophy. These girls just dominated very, very well. Well-structured team, very good. They have the quality, the mentality, very resilient. And the coach said it yesterday, records are made to be broken, and he just kept his promise. Seriously, it was a really entertaining game to watch. Thank you very much, South Africa, for giving us this beautiful game, for not going out without a fight. They put up a very, very, very good fight. They were very resilient as well. They played very well. They went 1-0 down, but in the second half they equalized, and up until the dying minutes, then Nigeria scored the winning goal. What a goal, by the way. This is one of the best goals in the tournament so far. Absolutely fantastic and brilliant game. I really enjoyed it from the beginning to the end, and now we only have 2 games remaining in the competition. I'm definitely going to miss it so much, but yeah, thank you very much for all the African queens.
Omo, it is official. The Super Falcons of Nigeria has won the Banyana of South Africa. Omo. See, it is now left for the men's team. I'm talking about the Bafana of South Africa to make sure that the men's team of the Super Eagles of Nigeria will not qualify to the World Cup. Oh. Guys, what a game, what a match. Who will believe that the Banyana of South Africa will come in the second half of this game to dominate, to show workings. Oh, but at the end of the day, they could not control the long balls from the Super Falcons. What a game, guys. What does it mean? It means that the Banyana will play the 3rd place match. They have not gone home. Oh. But then, for the Super Falcons, who are aiming for the X title.
I've had a chance to instruction you people. After all these years, every single time you people are winning. Finally, Nigeria, thank you people very, very much. South Africans, you people will not rest the whole this week. You will not. Oh my God. Wow. Beautiful football. Let me tell you people, give South Africa, Ghana, and Barcelona right now to Nigerian women, I can guarantee you that they will beat them all. It was a fantastic game.